Hi, everybody. So excited to be with you today. I wanted to have a conversation about qualifications and requirements. This is always a big question that I get during consultations, and I want to invite you guys to think about requirements and qualifications differently. I don't think that you should formulate the question in terms of, do I qualify? I think you should formulate the question in, how can I qualify? What can I do to strengthen my professional profile so that I can not only meet the requirements for the artist visa, but also exceed them and promote my career in the long run? I think that if you look at it, if you look at the O-1 or the artist visa requirements holistically, and if you ask the question, how can I qualify, I feel like you'll have a much more relevant discussion with your attorney or the person assisting you in your petition, and you'll have a better idea of where you want to go in your career. So one of the things that you can do to strengthen your professional profile to qualify for the O-1 is to really position yourself as an expert. I cannot overstress this. I cannot say this enough. And I will tell you what you can do to position yourself as an expert and qualify for the O-1. So one of the criteria is press and publications. So if you just start every day to write an article about something, you can, number one, position yourself as an expert, and number two, garner publications which will satisfy the criterion. So that way, when you do go in to an attorney's office to discuss pursuing your artist visa, you already have publications that you can present to the attorney, so you can have a much more fruitful discussion. So start publishing. Write an article on medium.com. Put yourself out there just to test out the waters. And the more articles you publish, the more the attorney can argue that you are an expert, because you are further disseminating your information to a large crowd. I think medium.com has over 120 million readers. That is huge to be able to argue. Number two, start to seek out, if you're a performer or if you are somebody who works maybe as a dancer, as an actor, start to reach out to management and branding agencies and see how they can connect you to get additional press. Lots of these agencies are very, very good about supporting their artists. It is their mission to work with creative professionals. So start to develop those relationships. And I'll tell you how you'll satisfy the criterion by starting those strategic partnerships. Number one, you will be able, if these are branding agencies that you develop a relationship with, you will be able to ask them for a testimonial letter which will satisfy the significant recognition criterion. And number two, you will also be able to hopefully garner press through those branding agencies and artist consultants. So I just gave you 2 tips to not only improve your professional profile, obviously for your career, but also to exceed the requirements of the artist visa. Number one, publish articles. That will satisfy national or international recognition. So publish articles and get press about yourself. The second tip that I gave you is how to satisfy significant recognition. Start to develop your network of people. Connect with branding agencies and marketing agencies that are willing to write articles about you so that you can satisfy national or international recognition, and so you can ask them for letters of recommendation to satisfy significant recognition. So once you start to envision your career achievements and opportunities beyond the O-1, it starts to become like osmosis. It starts to become very, very clear to you how you should approach different achievements and different accomplishments. So don't ask, do you qualify for the artist visa? Ask, how can you qualify for the artist visa? The more you ask those questions, the more you open yourself up to different opportunities that you can garner so that you can have more achievements that your attorney can successfully argue. So again, don't ask, do you qualify? Ask how you can qualify. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that my little my information on how to satisfy significant recognition and national and international recognition, those 2 criteria, I hope my tips have helped you. And again, Ask the right questions and you'll get the relevant information. Have a great day, and I will see you later today at 12. At 4, I made that mistake yesterday. At 4, guys, I will see you later today.